Okay, guys, so we are finally reacting to the Zayne of Cat Butler card fluffy treatment. I'm very excited, very excited. By this point, I've reacted to all of them besides Zayne's, so I'm really excited to get this show on the road. Zayne and I haven't seen each other for a few days, and I found he turned into an actual big cat. Until he's back to normal, I'll be his caretaker and look after him. I love how it takes her multiple days for all of the guys to figure out, oh no, yeah, something went wrong. Something went horribly, horribly wrong. On a Friday afternoon, after my visit to a Hunter Sr. at Oxo Hospital, I checked the time and realized that Zayne should be getting off work right now. I haven't made any plans for this weekend yet. Maybe I can ask if he'd like to play kitty cards again. Her and her freaking kitty cards. Oh my god. Reflecting on it, I recall that Zayne played kitty cards with me at the cafe when we hung out last time. As I walked past the garden in the hospital's inpatient area, a child's cries reached my ears, coming from behind the fountain.
I want Mommy and Daddy. Where are they?
Aww.
Be a good girl, Tanaya. Your mom and dad will come back this evening.
I want to see them right now.
Next to the fountain, a young girl aged only 5 or 6 is wailing in Yvonne's arms.
What happened?
He's just... He's just here! Working at the hospital! With the ears and the tail! 'Cause, you know, Dr. Man can't just disappear for a couple of days! Oh my god, this new job is taking care of the kids, let me guess. This is making the kids smile. Oh, stop. Oh my god.
Dr. Zayne, Tanaya's parents missed the visiting hours at noon and could only come here this evening.
Aww.
She...
Uh-oh.
I see.
Oh. Oh, look at him! With his freaking ears! Zayne crouches down before Tanaya, gently pulling down her hands that are rubbing her eyes.
Tanaya.
Oh, you're so soft and gentle. Tanaya's wailing soon turns into sobbing.
Dr. Zayne, I want Mommy and Daddy.
I don't think Zayne has ever failed in soothing a child. Aww. Oh my god, this man was made to be a father. Swear to God, I swear to God. Hold on a second. Am I seeing things? I must say, are we not gonna point out the ears and the tail, girl? As Zayne calms Tanaya down, I notice his hair are...
Fluffy cat ears.
He's like, yeah, uh-huh. Oh my god.
Tanaya, check your watch. When the shorthand passes 3 more numbers, your mother and father will arrive at the hospital. They'll be here soon.
Aww. Zayne's tone remains patient and gentle, but it doesn't seem like Tanaya heard him. Those fluffy ears capture all her attention. Her gaze is filled with curiosity, and her expression displays an eagerness to touch them.
Dr. Zayne, can I touch your cat ears, please?
She speaks as she reaches out, her little hand trying to touch those intriguing furry ears. Oh, you know, he gonna be like, Unexpectedly, Zayne dodges the little hand by slightly tilting his head. You know, he's just like, nope, no can do. These things are sensitive. Oh. Oh my god. Once I return to Zayne's office with him, his shift is over. He tidies up his desk and then looks up to meet my gaze. I thought you'd be shocked to see me after that checkup, but you're not even surprised.
You should try hiding farther away next time.
How? I was crouching. Don't tell me you got x-ray vision while I wasn't around.
I heard you.
Huh? Oh, right. I want to tell you something. Those cat ears look realistic. Oh my god.
These are real.
Oh my god. You said that so nonchalantly. Like, oh no. They're real. These babies ain't fake. Can't fake this. What? How? I thought... As I inch closer, wanting to confirm how authentic Zayne's cat ears are, he moves away. He's like, oh, no. No one can touch these.
You think they were props from our hospital to soothe children? Anyway, I don't just have cat ears.
Yeah, I can
There's
see it.
also a tail.
Yeah, we can see it. It's kind of big, my guy. Hidden by his white lab coat, a big fluffy tail sways. Whoa, you even have that? So, what happened? It's only been a few days. How did Dr. Zayne become Dr. Kitty?
I've thought about it, and the only logical explanation involves our last visit to Meow's Cafe.
Yeah, it's always the Meow's Cafe. Are you up for another round? I'm feeling lucky today. Let's keep the momentum going.
All right, we can do that.
Oh, the poor evil kitties are like, no, please, kill us. Several hours later. God damn, how y'all got the momentum to freaking play kitty cards for so goddamn long?
It's already dark. Still want to play?
Guys, they're business hours. If I didn't have a mission tomorrow morning, I'd go head-to-head with you until midnight.
If you're still not satisfied, we can do this another time.
They're like, please, leave. I remember our intense kitty card games. From that day, Zayne and I were evenly matched. Both of us had our share of wins and loses. Our game raged on until the Evolved kitties at the cafe were all worn out. Yet both Zayne and I were unwilling to give up. Y'all are merciless to these poor babies. I was about to praise Oxo Hospital for their exceptional care and support for young patients. Next time, I'll think twice before messing with those kitties. Who knew such adorable little creatures could hold a grudge?
Those kitties worked very hard that day. They probably wanted to vent their frustration.
So they somehow gave you cat ears. Is there anything we can do? Or will you be stuck like this forever?
When I first became like this, I found out my evol was being suppressed. But over the past few days, I've noticed signs of recovery. Perhaps after this weekend, I'll wake up to find myself fully recovered.
Whoa. But what if you don't...
I'll request to be transferred to pediatrics.
He's like, I'll have them put me with the children then. Because clearly, I will be useless otherwise. Suddenly, bird chirping resounds outside the window. Zayne's cat ears perk up and his gaze swiftly shifts to the window in curiosity. However, much to his chagrin, the birds fly away, seemingly alerted by his presence. Zayne, who's normally composed and serious, resembles an irritated big cat. I can't help but burst into laughter. So, you don't just look like a cat. Even your habits are similar to a cat, huh? Do you want me to buy you cat treats and canned food? He's like, I like you taking care of me. Zayne flicks my forehead. Hey! Rude.
Thanks, but I'll pass. Unfortunately, life has become more troublesome since I became like this.
Yeah, I would imagine. For example, you feel sleepy during the day, but you're wide awake at night? Is that really any different, Mr. Insomnia? Mr. Insomnia? If a furball passes by, do you crave to chase after it?
I do.
He's like, maybe I do. Maybe that is a thing. Are you always on high alert, even when you hear the faintest of noises?
Correct.
You're really like a cat. No, you're absolutely a big kitty cat now. Appearing somewhat exhausted, he pinches the bridge of his nose. Everyone knows cats are experts at enjoying themselves, so...
So?
So, you're a cat now, Dr. Zayne. Don't be too hard on yourself. Let me be your caretaker this weekend, alright? In front of me, you can fully embrace your feline nature. You can chase all the fur balls you want, or gorge yourself on dried fish.
It sounds like someone wants to live out her dream of having a cat.
Cat man. A man cat, if you will. Well, that's not the only reason. Oh, let's see. He crosses his arms in anticipation of my next words, and his big tail sways behind him. You suddenly turned into a cat. I can't help but feel a little bit responsible.
Just a little bit?
Hey, you agreed to keep playing kitty cards with me. Don't even. You could have said no. You could have said, hey, it's literally past closing time. We should go. Anyway, I'm serious. So, can we try and see how it goes?
All right.
Yeah.
I'll leave my weekend in my caretaker's hands.
Woo! With our caretaking agreement in full effect, Zayne proceeds to put on his coat. He even grabs a hat from the rack to cover his ears. No need to hide them. From now on, you should embrace your feline nature with perfect dignity from now on. He hesitates only for a moment before putting away the hat. Aww. Suddenly, the sound of hurried footsteps echoes outside the door, causing Zayne's cat ears to perk up and twitch vibrantly. As I recall the scene where he tenderly comforted Tanaya, I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to touch those cat ears. Oh my god, stop. She's letting the intrusive thoughts win. She's letting the intrusive thoughts win. Feeling an itch in my butt, I reach out to him.
Is there anything else?
Dr. Zayne, can I touch your cat ears? Please? He's like, no. Just one stroke. I promise I won't get greedy. Liar. Oh, she's lying so hard.
No.
He's like, I know you're full of crap. You full of crap.
No, again?
I recall the times I wanted to cuddle with aloof cats and how they would turn their heads away, showing reluctance. I know the pain, MC. I know the pain. What's happening right now is no different. You get rejected. The next day, I slowly awakened, momentarily dazed, as I gazed at the ceiling of my bedroom. However, sudden realization causes me to quickly sit up. It's already 10 a.m. I promptly jump out of my bed and rush out the room. This isn't good. On my first day as a caretaker, I've already failed my duties. Zayne must be done with his morning routine of going for a run, eating breakfast, and catching up on the news. Is he gonna be in our house? Oh, okay, he's just sleeping over. Okay. He's still sleeping in too, though. Zayne's shoes and coat are still by the entrance. The TV isn't turned on either, as if no one has been there. Oh, he's so sleepy! In the dim guest room, Zayne is sleeping quietly, wrapped up in a soft blanket. Aww. After turning into a cat, even his daily routine has changed quite a lot. Likey. Oh, we're getting it in. We're like, ooh, we can touch him now.
What time is it?
Oh, just a few hours later than your usual wake-up time. Zayne pauses momentarily before trying to sit up, despite not being fully awake. Don't move. I quickly press down the blanket, leaving him no choice but to lie back down again.
Why would there be a rule against getting up?
Cats spend 70% of their lives sleeping. Mastering the art of lounging in bed is key to relaxing like a cat, so indulge in your sleepiness. As the words lounging in bed and sleepiness reach Zayne's ears, a subtle bewilderment flickers across his face. He's like, no! No! You don't know how to lounge in bed, Zayne.
I'm not particularly good at it. However...
Oh, you're gonna be like, if you sit here with me, Suddenly Zayne pulls me onto the bed, curling his body around mine like a cat seeking comfort and affection from his owner.
Does the cat code have a rule against lounging in bed with the caretaker?
No. Nope, sure doesn't. In fact, it is written in the code, you must lounge with the caretaker. I don't think so. They say pets have a way of influencing their owner's habits. If I become lazy, should I let you take credit for that?
Lounging in bed with a cat can't be considered laziness.
Oh, okay. Good to know. The doctor said it. Must be true. Can't be considered laziness. He uses his chin to rub the top of my head, then moves to nuzzle my neck. The ticklish sensation almost tempts me to push him away, but I can't bring myself to nudge aside his drowsy, affectionate big cat. Since I'm lounging in bed with you, can I touch your ears? Oh, we still going for it. She's still like, please, please, let me touch them. Pretty please.
I'll give it some thought.
Oh, he's like, maybe later. Too sleepy, too sleepy. His body radiates warmth, matching the cozy temperature beneath the blanket, gradually lulling me back into a sleepy state. Well, looks like I won't get much done this morning. Cuddling a cat really is a human downfall.
Lounging in bed with a human makes a cat happy.
Oh.
You also smell nice today.
Oh. As soon as those words are spoken, I hear Zayne's steady breathing behind my ear. Oh, we're going sleepies. Cat ability to quickly fall asleep is actually good for Zayne. Yeah. This works with the helps the boy with his insomnia. I wonder if his dream is filled with delicious dried fish right now.
Today, I'll show you how to make the best macarons.
Food vlogger.
First, we need to add almond flour and powdered sugar to...
Say, macarons take a while to bake, though. Like, that shit has to sit, like, overnight. It won't be... Technically, should be able to... Yeah. They gotta sit for a bit. I'm standing by the kitchen counter, following a video to learn how to make macarons. Every now and then, my big cat, with nothing better to do, strolls in to glance around, maintaining his nonchalant demeanor and sauntering back out as if nothing has happened. When he enters my kitchen for the third time, patrolling around, I can't help but laugh. Are you patrolling your kingdom, your meowjesty? Meowjesty! I love it. Your meowjesty. He nodded. He was like, yes. Sure am. But this is my place, if I remember correctly.
This and that have my scent. Why can't this place be considered my territory?
Excuse me, sir? So, what you're saying is, as long as something or someone has your scent, they're all yours? Ooh.
For cats with a strong sense of territory. That is correct.
Oh, do you have a strong sense of territory, good sir? Zayne approaches me and sniffs a few times.
You're all mine.
Okay, sure. You know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Yep. I observe his serious expression as something soft wraps around my waist. Looking down, I see his fluffy tail! See, it's shit like this. Why can't we have tails? Why can't humans have tails? Oh, I love it. I love it. I have macarons to make and no time to argue with a kitty cat. At the mention of the word macarons, the big cat's eyes seem to sparkle with excitement, prompting him to move aside obediently.
After adding some salt, let's swift it. We know how sweet macarons are.
My attention returns to the ingredients in front of me.
Add another spoonful of sugar.
He's like, more, I demand more sugar. I demand more sweetness. I'm following the instructions from the video to the letter. Adding another spoonful would make it too sweet. Oh, that's impossible. You know that. Oh, come on, MC.
If I'm not mistaken, these macaroons are for your cat, no?
He's like, do it, human. Obey me, human.
Cats aren't particularly sensitive to sweetness. So, you should add a bit more.
Really? While I add another spoonful, I glance at the yellow almond flour, perplexed, as it becomes nearly obscured by the sugar.
It probably still needs more. You can add another.
He's just like pushing the sugar over. He's like, hey, you know, more sugar really wouldn't hurt. Like, maybe like a couple more. Just dump it. You know, you can use the whole jar. Honestly, just use the whole bag, even. Shit. Like. Oh my god, I love him so much. The doctor who is obsessed with sugar. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's such a good contrast. Is this a request from the cat or Zayne? Honestly, at this point, I think they're just one and the same.
Cats are solitary creatures. Without sweets to lift their spirits, they'll feel quite unhappy.
But how am I supposed to eat these macarons? He's like, oh, you're not. These are all for me. Sorry. They're mine. Not sharing.
I'll eat.
Yeah, he's like, nah, yeah, I'm not sharing. What? He's like, I'll eat your share. Observing his serious expression, I defiantly add 2 more spoonfuls of powdered sugar, vigorously stirring the ingredients while glaring at him. Kitty Zayne, you better make sure you can handle these sugary macarons. Going to the veterinarian can put a dent in your caretaker's wallet. Oh my god. I'm about to say, he gets the doctor's paycheck. He can pay for it. After dinner, daylight still lingers. Zayne sits by the window, closing his eyes to rest. Oh, sleepy. His big tail occasionally swishes around behind him. I walk over, hoping to touch it, yet the tail skillfully evades my hand. It's like, no. Hey, don't be so stingy. She's like, let me touch you.
Now you want to play with your cat?
Oh. I see what's going on now. Someone's holding a grudge because I didn't play with him in the kitchen earlier.
I'm not.
He so is! He so is! Oh my god! By the way, there's a mall that just opened nearby. Since you rarely get a day off, would you join in on the fun and taking a relaxing stroll?
Is it time for a post-meal catwalk? But with me looking like this, am I joining in on the fun? Or just becoming the fun for others to gawk at?
Aww. Why do you sound so anxious?
I still remember being surrounded by a group of children.
Oh, he's like, trauma. I have trauma. Recalling the scene at the hospital yesterday, I can't help but copy and paste a dozen Tanayas in my mind who have Kitty Zayne surrounded.
So these days, I can only shuttle back and forth between home and the hospital.
Aww, he's like, look, I have been traumatized, okay? The little children hands reaching for my ears and tail constantly. It turns out that it's not only the feline behaviors that trouble Zayne, but also challenges arising from people's affection for cats. Although I can't fully understand how you feel. You have a caretaker today. You'll end up sad and sick. You have a caretaker. Today's different because you're a cat with a caretaker.
I've heard this mall has 2 entire floors dedicated to children's areas.
He's like, can we please avoid the kids? He's like, God, please. Just let us avoid the children areas. Don't make me go near the kids. Leave it to me. No one can snatch my Kitty Zayne away. With a firm nod, I seize the opportunity to catch the big tail, making a solemn vow.
You don't need to treat this as a life or death situation. However, do keep me safe.
He's like, but please don't let them touch me, okay? just remember you love me and you won't let them touch me. Oh my god. He's like, please don't let them touch me. Surprisingly, this newly opened mall isn't crowded. A charismatic young man wearing a butler uniform and cat ears energetically distributes flyers at the entrance of a pet cafe.
We just opened. Fancy taking a look?
Fancy taking a look.
Cat-eared butlers at your service. And there are cats rolling over and showing off their tummies.
That's the way to word it, my good sir. With great enthusiasm, he hands me a flyer and a cat wand as part of their giveaway. Zayne, they have cats that show off their cute tummies. Zayne takes the flyer from my hand and casts a glance at all the cats that are on it.
Shall we go inside?
He's like, sure, why not? Let's. Just as I'm about to respond, I notice his ears tilting downward and his eyes slightly narrowed as he looks at me. Let's check out the other stores.
Aren't you curious about the cats with their cute tummies?
Oh, jelly, jelly! I scratched the chin of the big kitty Zayne beside me. Oh my god, stop. Could you imagine doing that in public? Just turning to your partner and just be like, chin scritchy scritches. Don't be sad. Since I brought my cat with me today, I'll pass. He hands the flyer to me.
Give this back to him. The next pet lover will need it.
Thankfully, there aren't a lot of people in the mall. Zayne doesn't get surrounded by kids. In the men's section, a suit displayed in the shop window of Mr. Selfdom catches our eyes. Hold on, this suit kind of looks like what that butler was wearing.
I'll try it on.
He doesn't even hesitate. He's immediately like, yeah, cool, I'll put it on. Huh? Zayne's gaze lands on the suit, similar to a butler's outfit.
Many caretakers are keen on dressing up their cats. Am I wrong?
He wants to get dressed up. He's one of the cats that, like, that lets their owners put literally anything on them. That's what he is. He's like, oh, I'll do it. I like dress up time. I like getting dressed up. Oh my god. The store's decor exudes a luxurious ambiance, and the fitting room is exceptionally spacious and adorned with expensive furnishings. Since Zayne entered the fitting room with that suit, silence has enveloped the surrounding area for a few minutes. Zayne, are you done?
Yes, I am.
What is that answer? I can't tell if he's excited or like, oh, this was such a bad idea.
Could you come in and check it for me?
Oh, or he's like, this was a brilliant idea. He's like, this was the best idea I've had in a while. Oh my god. Oh, Dr. Zayne, you're looking fine. I walk into the fitting room and find Zayne standing before a full-length mirror. In the mirror, the impeccably tailored suit drapes flawlessly, accentuate his figure, as if it was made specifically for him. Now I finally understand why people are into dressing up their cats. I think it's a little different. I think the feeling is a little different. Cause let's be real. I think you want to pounce his bones more so than kiss and cuddle him out of cute aggression. I feel like the Fifis are a little different, but okay. Okay.
I'll admit I look more like a butler with this.
I mean, yeah. Wasn't that the point? I thought that was the whole point. Oh, we're going for the ears again. I take out the cat wand from earlier and gently tap his furry cat ears. Other people's cat ears are fake, but yours are real. My kitty Zayne is winning big time. Or you're winning big time is what you're trying to say.
Just now, a certain caretaker reluctantly gave up on visiting that cafe. I wanted to tell her that. one can have both a cat and a butler.
Excuse me? Sure? Okay. You're offering. It sounds like you're offering. So, you know. After those words escape Zayne's lips, he pauses before leaning in closely toward my neck. What's wrong? I step back and wave the cat wand in front of Zayne.
This scent.
At the same time, our gazes fall onto the cat wand in my hand.
There's some catnip in it.
Oh. Excuse me. Zayne can't resist inching closer, and in response, I slowly step backward, holding the cat wand. So, do you like it or not? Girl, I think he likes it. I don't think you gotta worry about him not liking it. Oh, stop. Like, oh my god, look at the girl being bad. She's like, big, bang. Let me grab it. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Do you know what this cat likes most?
Oh. Sir, you can't just look at me like that. I was standing over me like, come on. Come on. Ah. Catnip or a cat wand?
Neither. He likes his owner more than anything else.
Okay. Okay. It works for me. You made my shoe come off. Oh, going for him. We're doing it.
Looks like someone hasn't forgotten about touching my ears.
Ooh.
The cat won't fulfill all your requests.
Ooh. Really?
It hurts.
Oh, wait, hold up. No, we gotta give little kissies now. We can't just do that. We can't just make them hurt. We gotta give little kisses. We gotta give little kisses. Oh. Help me put the shoe back on.
All right. At your service, my lady.
Oh. Oh.
Your hands. They still smell like catnip.
Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Like, oh my god, that is the look of a man who is so ready to pounce right now. Oh my god. They do? Oh. MC with the man! Oh my god. Oh. Ow! You know, a good cat doesn't bite its owner. Oh,
This is how I express my...
he bit us and then he licked them. Okay. Okay.
affection.
Oh. This is how he expresses his affection. Okay. Let me express my affection. You like that? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ooh. Besides affection, I'm curious. Do cats also feel possessive towards their owners?
Of course. Just like this. What this gesture means is, this is mine.
Okay. The hand kiss. Ah! Okay. Okay. The warm afternoon sun casts a drowsy glow over everything. On the couch, I find myself lying sideways, eyelids heavy, nearly tiptoeing into dreamland. Oh, he's still in the outfit! Zayne silently approaches me. With my eyelids closed, I roll over, surrendering to his warm embrace. The blanket that had fallen to the side is gently lifted and envelops us, cocooning the warmth between our bodies. Is my cat cuddling with me, or is my butler taking good care of me? Wow!
Both.
Ooh. The next moment, I feel Zayne poke my face. I open my eyes abruptly and catch sight of the ice crystal perched on his fingertip. What? It's cold. Oh, wait. You can use your evo now. Okay. Because his ice powers were being suppressed before, but now they're coming back.
Not fully recovered yet, but it won't take long.
The cat ears atop his head and the cat tail trailing behind remain intact. I clench my fist and extend it toward him as if I was holding a microphone. Well, someone's about to stop being a cat soon. Care to share any thoughts on your brief cat life?
It turns out that eating, playing, and sleeping are very important for cats.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to thank my caretaker for giving me a happy cat life.
Aww. You're welcome. No problem. But here's the thing. Your caretaker still has a teeny weeny itty bitty wish. I hope that it can be granted before a certain tender-hearted cat disappears. Oh my god. A warmth spreads throughout my hand. Zayne is holding it. In his embrace, I look up. The sunlit light streams in behind him, its gentle glow carefully obscuring his gentle expression. Dr. Zayne, can I touch your cat ears? Please?
Go ahead.
Yeah! Victory! 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 Yay! Honestly, perfect ending. Perfect ending. Oh, that one was so good. This one was so good. Well, alright guys, that was me reacting to the new Zayne Cat Butler card. I hope y'all enjoyed this reaction as much as I enjoyed the card. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube if you want more content like this. If you ever want to catch me live, I do stream on YouTube and Twitch on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturdays. And yeah, guys, I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. I love you so, so much, and I will see you later. Bye!